Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today we are going to pack long nails. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. And for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. So while I try to pack these nails that you see here, we are also going to be watching The Lucy Show, and we're going to be watching Season 5, Episode 14, Lucy's Substitute Secretary, another one of my favorites. So I hope that you enjoy this video. So a little background about this set. A few weeks ago, I celebrated my 50th episode for Night at the Improv, and we did it live. And as I was doing that live episode, I held a 50th episode of Night at the Improv giveaway. And we had rolled, we'd spin the wheel to find out who won. And the nail Genie SC had won this giveaway. So I let her pick out of all the sets I've done or nails that I've done for Night at the Improv. I had her select an episode that she liked, and she ended up picking an episode where I did the Smurfs. So I created this set for her. I am going to be posting regular videos as well as reels for each of these characters so that you can learn how to draw them too. This was such a feat for me to complete because the Night at the Improv episodes take so long to do, you guys. Like, we have footage that are like 3 or 4 hours long sometimes. So you can only imagine how long this set took me, but it was very fun to do and scary to do. I never know if I'll be able to recreate something, and it's not exactly the same as I did for Night at the Improv, but I did just redraw the characters, and I used the powder, which was a requirement. I didn't use a rhinestone per se. I did use a flower charm on Vanity Smurf's head, but yeah, I mean, it was fun to do. So I'm just going to be packing here just the basic prep tools that you'll need, and then I'm just going to show you how I pack the nails into my small case that I normally use to pack nails, and then I'll pop back in because I did throw in an extra gimme for the 50th episode of Night at the Improv giveaway. And meanwhile, we will be watching The Lucy Show. So I hope you enjoy.
Now, Mrs. Winkler, I'm not the type of man to high-pressure anyone into making a hasty decision, but I'm sure you'd be more than satisfied if you give our bank a chance to handle your late husband's estate.
Well, I appreciate your interest, Mr. Mooney, but I think I'd like a little longer to think it over.
So I'm going to add my business card. Got a stack here.
And remember, Mrs. Winkler, our bank offers more than
that I had printed out from moo.com.
With us, you would be treated as a friend and a member of the family.
Well, I must say, Mr. Mooney, I like the way you make a person feel so sheltered and protected.
Well, that's our policy, you see.
I like to keep things nice and neat.
Oh, Mrs. Winkler, are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right.
So I'm just going to pick one out of random here.
Terribly sorry. Please forgive me. Oh, my heart is still pounding the way you sailed across that desk.
It's tightly packaged, so it's kind of hard to get one card out.
I'm so tired of having Boy Scouts always trying to take me across the street. Good day, Mr. Mooney.
Oh, good day, Mrs. Winkler. Oh, it's so nice of you to take it that way, really. Thank you so much. Mrs. Carmichael, do you realize Mrs. Winkler is a very important potential client?
Well, yes, Mr. Mooney. I said it was an accident.
Put my card
I just
here.
turned.
See what I ended up picking. And this is crazy, you guys. Like, I'm doing a voiceover, but when I had selected this, I had no idea that I had picked the Smurfs Night at the Improv photo. How coincidental is that? It's like stars are aligning right now. But I'm going to slip that in here.
Who's winning? Well, I was just getting a little practice.
The personnel office sent me over to see Mr. Mooney's secretary.
Oh, well, that's me. I'm Lucy Carmichael.
Hi, I'm Audrey Fields. I'm going to be replacing you on your vacation.
Oh, fine. Well, Mr. Mooney just stepped out, and I'll be glad to introduce you to him when he comes back. Won't you just sit down?
Well, maybe while we're waiting, you'd show me around and tell me what my duties are.
Oh, well, it's just the usual secretarial work, you know, answering the phone and typing letters and filing and things like that. And if I can do it, anybody can.
Now, tell me about Mr. Mooney. Just what kind of a boss is your employer?
Well, let me put it this way. He's more boss than employer. He yells a lot.
Uh-oh, one of those, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that a man like that can be handled with tact and diplomacy.
Oh, well, that's just the way I handle Mr. Mooney. I have found that the best tact and diplomacy is just yell right back at him.
Mrs. Carmichael!
What do you want?
Well, I'll tell you what I want. You're supposed to put addresses on letters before you take them to the mail room.
Yes, sir. I'll be glad to help.
Who's this?
Oh, that's Miss
These are
Audrey
pretty long
Fields.
nails,
She's, going to
so
replace
I
me
gotta
during
figure
my
out a
vacation.
way to fit
How do
them
you
on
do?
here.
How do you do, Mr. Mooney?
Please, sit down,
So I think I might angle it.
Well, tell me, Miss Fields, have you had much experience?
But I'm
in
gonna
this sort
put
of
this
work?
Oh,
double-sided
yes, sir.
tape
My
on
last
here.
position was as private secretary to the president of the North Atlantic Trust Company.
Oh, private secretary to the president. Well,
Yes.
you must have been with the company for quite some time.
No, not really. Actually, when I started, the situation was rather similar to this one. I replaced a girl who went on her vacation, and Mr. Grant was so pleased with my work that he kept me on. And by the time she got back, I had assumed so many of her responsibilities that they made her my secretary.
My, isn't that interesting?
Yes, very.
Well, now it will be a
Next
pleasure
question
having
should
someone
be,
with
why
your
did she
experience
leave?
around here to help us.
You know, Mr. Mooney, you remind me somewhat of Mr. Grant.
Oh, I do?
Uh-huh. Of course, he's a bit older.
How old is he?
At least 40.
Oh.
You know, Mr. Mooney, now that I see how young and attractive you really are, I'm really sort of surprised that this office is furnished so, conservatively.
Conservatively?
Oh, yes, Mr. Mooney. Now,
Okay,
for
so I'm gonna
instance,
remove
they're
the,
really terribly ordinary.
backing
Today,
of
people
this
are going in
tape,
for fun patterns,
and the tape is
lamps
fairly
with a
sticky, so
message.
Lamps with a message.
that backing is really on there.
And now let me see. The rug looks like it's in
And
good shape.
I guess I'm
Maybe
just gonna
shampooing it would
angle
bring it back
these
to
nails,
It is a little dead, isn't it?
and hopefully it all works out.
And I think that we should move my desk just a little closer to yours. And then we'd still have plenty of room here in the middle for
Yeah.
a nice and formal arrangement.
wouldn't work.
Cozy and warm.
Then I have to put the nail numbers on here.
Incense burner.
Hardly.
I like your suggestions very much, Miss Fields, very much indeed. Mrs. Carmichael.
I start with the middle one so that I can place it in somewhat in the center.
Make sure we get someone very avant-garde and modern.
Oui, madame.
That way the whole set is kind of centered within this little square here.
Yes, sir. There's nothing worse than a dead rug.
Oh, and if anyone calls, I'll be out to lunch.
Yes, sir.
Now, there's one more thing.
Yes, sir.
Are you interested in lunch, Miss Fields?
With you? Yeah.
It's really hard working with long nails at the same time. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, dear.
Now, come on, Lucy, stop worrying. Wait till you see these kooky outfits I borrowed for you from the studio. All very high fashion. And look, honey, this is the wig Audrey Hepburn wore in the picture we saw. You know, some nights you can be a brunette just for kicks.
Well, Mary Jane, I appreciate all the trouble that you went to, but I just think I should call Lake Arrowhead and cancel my reservation.
Oh, Lucy, all year long you look forward to this trip. Now, don't blow it just because some
Okay,
girl's
so
taking your place
now
at the
I'm gonna
office.
put
just
on
it,
these
taking my place. She's the type
they're
that could
silver
call Mr. Mooney
numbers.
into
They're
making my
gonna
vacation
go
permanent.
with the nail sizes that I put on this board here.
Ha!
And this takes a bit of time, so I might speed up the work that I'm doing here and then pop back in when I need to.
Well, you're a big help. Anyway, she's more than just a secretary. She's one of those tricky chicks. You know what she is?
What?
She's a one-woman patent place.
Oh, you make her sound like a real femme fatale. What does she
Yeah.
look like?
Oh, nothing special. She's about the same age as me when I was younger. She's attractive, but not beautiful. Her figure's okay, but not wow, you know.
Well, so what are you worried about? She's just a girl.
I know, but she's so good at it.
My feelings are, if he hasn't replaced her yet, he's never gonna replace her.
He's a respectable married man.
He's also at the dangerous age.
He's past the dangerous age.
That's worse. Men go from dangerous to desperate.
Lucy, I tell you, you're just letting your imagination run wild now. Why don't you go
Okay,
up to
5
that area and
down,
stop
15
worrying
more
about
to
your
go. I mean,
job?
10 more to
I'm not just
go.
worrying about my job. I
I'm
don't want to
just
see
gonna
Mr. Mooney
do
led
this
astray by
bottom
some
part here
designing woman.
and add the other 5 nails for the set.
Well, I can stay around where I can keep an eye on them and see they don't get too cozy.
Don't know if I should just put them upside down to make them fit. I think I can put them right side
Well,
up.
now they don't have to know it's me that's hanging around the bank.
Lucy, no, not another one of your kooky
I'm gonna angle it as well.
All I know
Start
is
with the
I just
middle
got to
nail.
protect poor Mr. Mooney from that menace. Well,
New paragraph. Confidentially, I think my approach to landing the Winkler account is far superior to Mr. Cheever's old-fashioned fuddy-duddy way. Oh, by the way, where did these flowers come from?
Oh, I brought them. I thought they'd make your office just a little more cheerful.
Our office?
So I'm just gonna speed this up again until we get all 15 nails on this card, and then I'll pop back in.
Perfume that seems to linger on.
Oh, is that her perfume? I thought that was insecticide.
Good morning, Mr. Mooney's office. Oh, the interior decorator is here.
Good.
Send the decorator in, please. I just know you're going to love all the ideas I have for your office.
Our office, remember?
ciao.
How do they not ever know it's her whenever she goes in disguises?
I am Margot of Margot's Mad Mad Margot.
She has a mad, mad, mad exterior, too, if you ask me.
Won't you come in?
Thank you.
I'm Mr. Mooney's secretary.
Oh, you must be that lovely Mrs. Carmichael I spoke to on the phone.
No, Mrs. Carmichael is on vacation. I'm taking her place.
Mr. Mooney, Mrs. Carmichael sure thinks the world of you. Yeah, she said you were so kind and considerate and so loyal. And oh, by the way, how's Mrs. Mooney?
Call him out.
Fine.
I'm glad to hear that.
Would you mind if we got on with the decorating?
Why not?
Over here, I thought we should have some very bold masculine drapes. A pattern that would reflect Mr. Mooney's personality. Maybe something in an animal motif.
How about something with a stripe down its back?
Yes, stripes. Stripes are very in this season.
Yes, they're way in.
And over there,
Where?
there, we thought that we should have a very important painting.
Like what?
Something that art lovers can communicate with.
No. Well, if it's communication you want, how about a Salvador Dali? Then when anyone comes through the door, they can say, hello, Dali.
Silly.
That's communication.
Yes, well, we'll think about that.
Yeah.
Now, over here, I would suggest that we put a nice, cozy little bar.
A bar?
Oh, yes, Mr. Mooney. Nowadays, more deals are made over a bar than over a desk.
True.
This is true.
I'd like the bar to be made out of something unusual.
Like what?
Well, now, what do you have in distressed wood?
Well, we have some walnut that looks a little worried. Well, maybe you prefer melancholy mahogany. Or if you want something really distressed, we have some pecky cypress that's on the verge of suicide.
So funny.
I know what I'd like.
What?
Maple.
Oh, maple, good. With a beautiful blonde finish to go with your hair.
Oh, aren't you sweet?
And maybe a black base to go with the root.
Well, if you ladies have settled your decorating problems, we have to get back to work.
Oh, well, don't let me interrupt. You two just go ahead like I wasn't even here. I'll just
I'm gonna
take a
grab
few
my
measurements.
case here.
Oh,
I love these
now,
cases.
let's get on with our
They
correspondence.
close
Would
onto
you read me
any
the last paragraph
surface
of that
flat
memo
because
I
it's
dictated?
it's like a saran wrap, I guess.
Confidentially, Mr.
Or
Kavanaugh,
a very
I think my
flexible
approach to landing the Winkler
cellophane.
account is superior to
But,
Mr. Cheever's
yeah, I
old-fashioned
am having
fuddy-duddy
issues trying to
way.
close this thing. I think the
Now
nails
that memo
are
goes to Mr.
too
Kavanaugh,
low on the
and
card.
be sure that this one goes to Mr. Cheever. And
So
don't
I'm
get
just
them mixed
gonna-
up, because if you do, I am in
gonna have to
terrible
rearrange
trouble.
these guys.
Oh, I'll be very careful, Mr. Mooney. Perhaps Mrs.
gonna pull them up a
Carmichael
little
could make
bit.
that mistake, but I never could.
One
She just
more
jinxed
thing.
herself. She shouldn't have said that.
Are you interested in lunch, Miss Pugh?
With you?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Perhaps Mrs. Carmichael could make that mistake, but I never could.
Sabotage. Yeah, so I'm just scooting these up.
Gentlemen, the stock that you mentioned
At least
will be
I'll know this for
acceptable
next
as
time.
collateral
Especially
for
if
the
I use
loan
these
that
long
you are
nails.
requesting. However, if the loan will not
Buenos dias. My name is Jose Hernandez.
Apparently, you're here to to shampoo the rug.
Apparently, I come to shampoo the rug.
Wouldn't Mrs. Carmichael send someone over here to shampoo the rug when we have important work to do? Now, she is a real bird brain.
Couldn't you make arrangements to come back later this evening?
No, I cannot work at night. At night, I have to siesta.
Don't you take your siesta in the afternoon?
No, Esther, my girl. Tonight, I have to siesta.
Oh, really? Shampooing the rug while we are working? What a bother!
Oh, you don't bother me, senor.
I wasn't referring to you. We're the ones with...
Pick up your feet, senora. On the way for Juan Jose.
You go someplace else.
See, Tijuana, but I don't wanna.
She's so funny.
Mooney, I want to talk to you about this limo I received.
Yes, Mr. Steva. Yes, sir. What about it, sir?
Well, in it, you criticize my handling of the Winkler account, and you also refer to me as an old fuddy-duddy.
Oh, well, sir. My secretary must have made a mistake in transcribing her notes. I have never thought of you as a putty. Or even a duddy. What I think I said was that you are a ready Freddy.
Well, listen, Freddy Freddy. You had better get ready to find yourself another job with another fuddy-duddy. If we don't land that Winkler account... Remember, this is a bank, not a laundry.
Mr. Jimmy, can you explain how this happened?
No, I don't know how it happened. I just came to shampoo the rug.
I was talking to you! Well, Miss Fields,
No, I'm sorry, I don't understand.
this is worse than anything Mrs. Carmichael ever did! Oh, will you stop that silly dancing?
I'm not dancing. I'm just rubbing the suds in the rug.
Rubbing your suds in the rug. Rub them in some other rug. Now, come on, out of here. I've had enough of this. Out.
Senor, you're bending my enchilada.
Okay, I'm gonna try this again. And it's a very tight fit,
Mr.
so...
Winkler still doesn't answer.
Oh, we'll keep trying. If she takes her account
Which
to a
means
rival
that,
bank,
you know,
I'll be looking for another job.
these nails are gonna be snug.
Good morning, Mr. Mooney.
How can you not tell this, Lucy? This TV. This is what it looks like, though.
We've been trying to
How
get you on the
nice
phone
this
all
looks. I love this case.
Oh, have you really?
And all of those nails I got to fit, so I'm really psyched about that. When they open it up, they'll see the numbers.
Oh, and while I was there, I ran into that adorable secretary.
But just to make sure that they stay closed, I'm going to tie a ribbon around it to make it nice and even more snug.
Oh, nothing of it. She's just a spirited young thing. I was the same way when I was younger. My. This office is so dead and empty without her.
Oh, my, you are fond of her.
Well, she's my
Even if they couldn't tell that it was her,
I like doing
they're talking
business with
way
my
too highly
kind
of her.
people.
So they should.
Doing business.
Yeah.
Well, now I can arrange to have the papers all drawn up for your signature tomorrow.
Oh, well, Mrs. Carmichael.
I was struggling with this ribbon
Oh, I'm
too.
afraid not.
Oh, well,
With the long
why don't
nails.
you have Mrs. Carmichael call me when she gets back from her vacation?
Just a little
and we'll
bit.
settle things then.
Whatever you say, Mrs. Winkler. Whatever you say, of course.
Oh, my, she certainly is eccentric.
Well, she'd have to be so fond of Mrs. Carmichael. Oh, she's also very forgetful. Here's her handkerchief. Now, I wonder why she insists on Mrs. Carmichael being here before she'll do business with us. Now, she went to
I
Arrowhead.
love using this kind of ribbon. I like the wire ribbon for certain things, like box gifts. But for little things like this, I love using this kind of ribbon because you can curl the ends like this.
Now look at these initials, L.
Just love it.
Lucille Carmichael! Now, what in the world could she be up to?
Why, she's here to spy on us.
Well, why would she want to do a thing like that?
She's jealous of me.
Jealous?
Well, as a woman, she's aware of the great admiration that I have for you, Mr. Mooney. Now, what was it you said they used to call you?
So I'm going to be giving these to Jeannie, who won my 50th Night at the Improv episode giveaway. She selected the Smurf design, so now I'm just going to wrap this up in some tissue paper, just to give it a nice little pretty something to open up when she gets the package.
Mr. Mooney, oh, you don't know what you just did.
Shocked? You couldn't tell the difference? That's another issue. So because this is Night at the Improv, I decided to spin the decoration wheel 3 times. So the first spin is caviar beads. I am going to go and buy her some caviar beads to throw into this giveaway. And so I thought that would be a nice spin to this whole Night at the Improv giveaway. I think I'll do it again at the 100th episode. But our next spin, some cat's eye gel. So I'm going to go throw in some cat's eye gel stuff. I'm probably gonna, she just did a video of some cat's eye gel, so I'm gonna throw in some cat's eye gel tools that she can use with her gel polish. And our last spin for this video.
To Arrowhead. I've had enough of this kooky joint. Speedy.
We have spider gel. So I am going to throw in some spider gel for her. So I really hope that she likes it. And she'll probably do an unboxing and show you guys what she received. So just a few throw-ins that I wanted to give to her. I made these spray flowers. They're made out of satin fabric.
Are you interested?
And I love these. These are so cute. They feel so soft and plush.
With you, yes.
I really like these. You just throw them around on a table, on a plate, or something like that. Very cute. Yeah, no one can get rid of Lucy. She's the best. So another thing that I wanted to throw in here is a mug cozy. And these are so perfect. I made these myself, and they fit packets of sugar. Here I'm putting in a tea bag. And once you put these, there's little arms on the sides, I'll show you later, but once you put this on the mug, it's a lot easier to put a tea bag in here because it'll be stretched out. And also maybe if you didn't have long nails like I did, it would definitely be easier to do. But I love making these, you know, especially when you like to have hot coffee or hot tea. You put this cozy around it. See this little loop? You put that around the arm of the mug. And so you don't burn your hands. They're nice and warm to cup around your mug. But yeah, I threw those in. I do make these on my Etsy shop, so you can go check them out. So here's the set, you guys. This was a feat to do because this was tons of hours of work that I really enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching Rerun Workshop. Join me again on Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I have my live. I'll be doing an unboxing. And then, of course, I have my Night at the Improv Saturday, followed by my Recap the Nightcap on Tuesday. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.